All right, what up, everybody? Welcome to Castle Tech. Big shout out to Mila wherever. Whoa! Before I even get into that, just to let everybody know, I post all my stuff on another YouTube page called Castle Tech. That's CASTLETECK. I'll leave a link in the description below. Again, that's CASTLETECK. All right. Now, with that out of the way, big shout out to Mila wherever you are in the universe. Big shout out to Razortron, where somewhere is Vermont, Maine, I don't know, somewhere where there's a lot of green. Big shout out to Marty Mart, my New Hampshire neighbor. Big shout out to Bretsky, holding down Arlington, Massachusetts, and of course, Rob Bass from the land of the Giants. All right, it's a big dude. All right, first of all, that's where you could find me. I was looking through my email. I came across like four emails in my spam folder, and people were like, hey, what are you doing? Do you fix computers and stuff like that? You do camera stuff? And I was like, yeah, I still do that stuff. It just turns out like those things went to spam. That's all. So if anyone wants to know what's going on, just jump over to that page. I just started posting some stuff. Really going to start pushing out some 4K stuff. Just to give you guys a quick scenario of what's been going on. What have I been doing? Nothing. All right. Basically, that's it for like 2 years. One whole year, all I did was move things from one side of the house to the other side of the house, looking for boxes because I didn't have anything labeled and all that stuff. So I was just doing a whole bunch of crazy stuff. Then I got two crazy little wolves running up and down, and that's a whole thing in itself. These guys, because they're moving up and down, and actually one got away, and man, I gotta tell you guys, that was like some scary stuff. He was like running, in the street because he thought we was playing, and the thing was it was just like a crazy scenario. I mean, that's a situation where you don't want to be in, where your pet gets out like that. It's just crazy, So that's basically about that. So I definitely want to take these guys cycling, but they're a little too tiny, and they're both alpha. So, it's weird the way they act because they're both dominant, so that's something. I'm still in the learning process of all this stuff, but anyway, just hold tight. So yeah. So yeah, that's basically what's going on. So anyway, for computer talk, camera talk, I'm over there doing what it is that I do, which I'm gonna start doing again, and that's basically about it. It's very kind of therapeutic and stuff like that. I kind of chilled out with the computer stuff for a while. I've really been trying to build up my home network and stuff, and it's I'm not gonna say it's complicated, but it's just the things that sorry for stuttering. I'm like watching this guy because he likes running to the window, and the little one, he's like crazy loud, and his teeth are like super. I mean, if you guys seen Aliens, and you see when they open up their mouth and the teeth come down, I mean, you've got to see this dude's teeth. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Like I said, we play a couple times, and he's never broke the skin or anything, but man, when his teeth like hits the bone of my hand or something, and it's like bing, it's like, I mean, they both have these crazy teeth, but the little one just has I mean, I would not want him to just go crazy on me one day, I mean, obviously he's not going to do it, but hey, when animals, you never know, but these dudes are good, had them in training and stuff like that. So they actually need to go back because there was an incident where he got away, and he was, not listening to the commands and stuff like that. And also another time, he thought we were playing, and he, like ran in the street. That was scary itself. Lucky nothing happened, knock on wood. So he's still got that full, underworld, whatever. I don't even know what it's called, but it's got something. So anyway, there's something to deal with later on in life. But anyway, let's talk about some camera stuff. So there's a function in the city this weekend. I'm gonna head down there. There's something Saturday and Sunday, so I think I'm gonna be down there next weekend. I know there's a couple of guys there shooting some birds with a camera, of course, not like with a not with a weapon or anything like that. So that's something I kind of want to look at. Another thing I'm looking at too is like an e-bike, because the trails, there's only so much where I can get to in the trails because I'm by myself. And sometimes I just don't want to be, going too deep, because again, you don't know, branch hit you in the face, you're knocked out, you wake up, where am I? Or there's some, sometimes you forget like where you park, because after a while everything looks the same. You know what I mean? In the winter it was different. You can see everything. Now it's like there's tree line everywhere, and it's like, when I went walking with these guys one time, like they stopped because they obviously they can sense that there's something out there. You know what I mean? And one wouldn't go. The older one, he just kind of stood his ground. He was just assessing the situation. Now, I couldn't see Jack, but he knew there was something there. You know what I mean? And the little one was just walking. He just, he's interesting. He's an interesting dude. So I decided to turn around. We turned around, and he started walking. He just kept looking behind and stuff. And I stayed there looking, but again with foxes, coyotes, wolves, and everything kind of blends in the scenery. So you just got to go by what these guys do. If these guys stop and they think it's something going crazy, that's what it is. You know what I mean? So yeah. But anyway, yeah. So that's what's happening. Definitely seen like a lot of eagles and stuff. I don't even know I don't know what they are, but those are some big birds flying. So I do have a 200 to 600, and I also have a 70 to 200. So it's something that I want to do. So anyway, to speed it up right along, also looking at an e-bike. The bike that I normally ride, the only bike that I have is a Cannondale Bad Habit 5, and that is, sometimes you just want to carry some gear, and sometimes, there's other trail routes that I want to take. For example, I went out one day and it was like a 2.5 hour ride because I couldn't remember how to get back. So it's like you want to have proper GPS, and also if you just feeling that adventurous. And sometimes I just sit down and chill. So you want to have that e-bike for muddy terrain and stuff like that. So anyway, who knows? But anyway, check out the other page. Again, I'll put a link down below. That's Castletech, Castletech. Definitely gonna start doing some pretty dope stuff, and that's about it. So if there's anybody in the New Hampshire, Boston area that's in photography and cars and stuff like that, hit me up. And get together and stuff. And also any MTB riders, that would be even dope, because I'm really on the bike majority of the time. Probably gonna start getting into hiking and stuff like that. I do, but it's just like Anyway, so that's all. Peace out.